Hi Virgo, welcome to your tarot tune-in. This is for the end of November, and this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node for the sign of Virgo. My messages can get pretty specific, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If the reading doesn't resonate with you, check your other placements. Yeah, so let's dive right in for Virgo. Let's see what's supporting you at this time. Virgo. Okay, so we'll go into the recent past, present, and near future energies. We'll just pick up on those timelines. Virgo, let's give it a good shuffle. Okay, so your recent past, you've got the Ten of Wands, the Hermit, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so your recent past, the Ten of Wands, the Hermit, and the Six of Pentacles. So it looks like your inner world, you've got a lot going on underneath the surface. You could have been thinking of a way to balance some karma or make things even in regards to either an energetic imbalance that you've experienced somewhere with someone. You feel essentially that you're carrying some type of burden with the Ten of Wands here. And the Hermit, this is your card essentially in the major arcana, Virgo. Very introspective, very analytical, very deep thinking. So you are ruled by Mercury, especially if you have Virgo rising, so that's in your first house. Very in your head, you know, you find peace when you're able to just disconnect, go within your mind and analyze things in order to come up with a clear solution. With this Ten of Wands and Six of Pentacles, there's a need for you, you know, you've been trying to figure out a way to balance some energy where you feel that you are carrying some type of energetic burden here, and it's causing you to want to move away or disconnect from a situation. As you can see with the Ten of Wands, he's, you know, walking away with all the branches and the sticks. Perhaps to lay them down or find support elsewhere, because whatever situation you're in now, it's not of an equal balance, but you've been in your head about trying to make things fair and equal. Let's go into the present energy. So you have the Page of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Four of Wands. The Moon is at the center of your spread, and the Moon rules illusions, dreams, things of the subconscious that are not always aware, that we're not always aware of in our present reality. With the Hermit here, this, you know, figure appears to be dormant, but there's a lot of activity going on in the mind. There's a warning here with the Moon not to get too wrapped up in your analysis, because you could be feeding into some type of illusion where there's a potential like model collapse or hallucination, you know, if we're thinking of like generative AI, even creating some type of echo chamber within yourself where, you know, fact and reality is mixed up with things that are not real, perceptions, subjective reality. Yeah, there's a danger here Yeah, okay. So with the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Wands right beside the moon, this is like, you know, with the Six of Pentacles going straight to the Page of Pentacles, there could be an opportunity for some type of growth. And with the Four of Wands, there's a perceived success or a perceived balance with this growth. But again, with the moon here, I'm not trusting it. And you know, I love the moon and lunar cycles, and you know, this is connected to Cancer, Pisces, so this could be something you have in your chart, or somebody you're dealing with might have those placements. But starting off your reading with the Ten of Wands, I'm seeing that the energy is heavy here. So it's you know, you're moving into something positive, but there's a danger for not having all the facts, not seeing things clearly as they are. There's almost an over reliance on like synchronicities or oversimplification of explaining things. Just, you know, maybe you reached a point of exhaustion with this over analysis, that you've gotten to a state where you're kind of releasing, analyzing, and just beginning to gloss over things and make grand sweeping statements just to kind of let it go. You know, maybe that has become the burden for you, getting stuck in your own like mental loops. Hey, I'm a Gemini rising. I get it. I'm ruled by Mercury, so it's a thing that we do, you know, as like mercurial individuals. We do get stuck in those mental loops. But yeah, with the moon, it's something that is not clear. Something is becoming unclear. Even as I'm doing this reading, I'm kind of getting that sensation or that feeling. Let's go into your near future. Okay, yeah. So with the King of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. So the Three of Swords here, this is talking about heartbreak, you know. And again, with the swords are connected to mental activity, communication, thinking, ideas. There is some type of sorrow connected to again, with this King of Swords, like being too practical, being too logical, over explanation of something. And again, I usually love, you know, the swords energy, especially the King and the Queen of Swords. But with this heartache, it's some type of sorrow or heartache that you're experiencing because you perhaps have come to some type of conclusion, or you've realized within yourself that you've become too cold. Unfortunately, sometimes that can happen when we lead with our head over our hearts. We realize that we have left out the heart aspect and have come to some type of conclusion, or have made some grand sweeping statement that has either hurt somebody else or hurt yourself. You could be realizing that you've missed out on some opportunities to connect because you've been too stuck in your head and not in the experience. I do see with the Wheel of Fortune here that there will be a turn of events. Things will change. Things don't stay static. So if you found that you've been stuck in some type of loop or over analysis in regards to a situation, there will be a releasing. You know, with the sorrow, it's not a pleasant card. It's you know, heartbreak, but it is providing an opportunity for release. So you could either be crying, feeling the emotions, letting them go, learning how to express them, learning how to speak from the heart. And this is essentially going to change this burden, you know, where you will be finding a resolution, you will be able to release. Let's get 3 more cards just to close off your reading, Virgo. So at this time of the reading, I believe there's 6 planets in retrograde, including Mercury. So yeah, the energies are a little bit heavy at this time. So you've got the 7 of Pentacles. Let's get 2 more. So 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and 7 of Cups. Yeah, so there will be an opportunity for you to go in another direction. It's going to provide a new way of thinking, some mental clarity. Maybe somebody will say something that's going to like hit you like a lightning bolt, like a new idea, new inspiration. Just be wary, like the 7 of Cups here. This is a little bit, again, reminding me of the Hermit energy here, where you are analyzing too much in your head. But here with the 7 of Cups, it's not even analyzing, it's like daydreaming, just kind of like languid, you know. Yeah, you might be feeling overwhelmed as well emotionally. Once this sorrow hits, I would say make space for it. You're going to get a new way of thinking about something, but you'll need to make space for the daydreaming, for the emotions once they start coming up, for you to start looking at those things in a different way. So maybe not so much in your head, but as the emotions come up, learning to name the emotions or talk about the emotions. This is sadness, this is joy, this is anger. So you're not so much in your head, but you are beginning to discuss what's happening. And this could be that new opportunity for you. Once the 6 of Pentacles, once the energies have been balanced, you'll be given a new opportunity to explore things, not so much in the head, but now moving through the heart, through the 4th heart chakra. Okay, Virgo. So that was your reading for this time. I hope it resonated. If it did, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.